We're down in the Western Cape, in the Kommetjie area. Beautiful day in the Western Cape, cruising around the peninsula in the facelifted, updated Peugeot 3008. Beautiful setting, beautiful day, stunning car. But Scott Seed from Peugeot is going to tell us so much more about the car. He's going to lead us through it. So let's see what he has to say.
Thank you for joining us here today, and everybody. Welcome to the new facelift 3008, our flagship of the Peugeot range, the newest vehicle. As you can see, the main redesign styles around the front. Beautiful new grille, a frameless grille that extends out into the bumpers, just giving a bit more of a dynamic and wider stance look.
This is a very unusual touch, this over here, the way the grille extends into the bodywork itself, you know. Yeah. Very different.
Just to give it a bit more dynamic appeal, dynamic look, makes the car look a bit better. Of course, being the newest one update, we've got newer technologies right across the range from the entry car, LED headlights. On this, our top line GT model, we've got the full matrix adaptive LED headlights.
So they give cornering ability and also automatic dimming, etc. Yeah,
smart fog mode, all such wonderful things to help keep the drivers and occupants safe. And then on the styling front, following the family new face with the sabre tooth-like daytime running lights, which on the 3008 also function actually as the indicator lights.
Very different there, isn't it? Now, how are these beautiful wheels on this car?
19-inch alloy wheels on our GT, as we've got here. From the range, it's part of the facelift, some new designs, starting with 17-inch on the active entry model, then going up to 18-inch on our mid-spec Allure, and our top line GT with a 19-inch.
Okay, and of course you've also got the roof rack effect with lots of chrome trim, just to differentiate as well.
Yeah, obviously being as we would expect on the flagship model, black diamond roof as well, and the painter to give a two-tone effect. Then we can see the chrome trim lines flow through nicely to the vehicle. As we move around to the back, there's also some subtle updates here. Styling wise, not much have changed when you look at it this way, but a big difference is we've got new full LED tail lights that follow the traditional Peugeot claw design.
The lion's claw, as you guys call it, eh? Yeah.
Yes. Moving on to the boot. Let's see, now it's standard with the electric tailgate.
Is that on all spec levels?
It's on the mid-spec Allure and on the GT.
Okay.
And it's got the electric tailgate as well as the hands-free function that you can just swap your foot under to open.
Okay.
As you can see, the boot space is still nice and big, just under 600 liters with the rear seats up. When you fold that down, it goes over just 1,600.
Okay, and if we pop this up,
we've got a full-size alloy spare wheel.
Full-size alloy?
Yes.
Aha. Not many people are doing that lately.
So that's still very handy and a nice feature to have on our market.
Okay, and of course you just pop button to close.
You just pop the button and it closes.
And you got this very neat rear end, and just to create a mean impression, check those chrome trapezoidal exhausts, the two of them over there, just to make it look nice and mean.
And styling and adding to the dynamic appeal of the car.
Scott, thanks for the outside. We're going to jump inside in a moment and we'll check that out.
Thank you.
In the car now, the Peugeot 3008, going up Chapman's Peak. One of the most stunning drives in the world, let alone in Cape Town. And I'm being chauffeured by, let me show you, again. It's the legend.
Don't embarrass me.
Roger McCleary. Roger.
Yeah.
How do you like the car, first of all?
I think it's fantastic. Firstly, the launch. I've always said to people, you've got to do it around the peninsula. I mean, the roads in the peninsula, of course, today, no wind.
Yeah.
And the scenery, we don't appreciate what we've got in South Africa. Really, it's fantastic. So first of all, the roads are fantastic. And number two, the Peugeot people are really a great team of enthusiastic people about their cars.
For sure.
And the 3008, I mean, Alan, is there anything it needs?
Nothing that I can think of.
Nothing at all. Convenient next to your fingers. It's got everything you want in the car. You just shut yourself away in another world of silence.
Smooth driving.
Lots of performance. Grips the road. And got lots of room for the family and a huge boot, and really it's a great all-rounder. And I'd say in these current times, it's well priced. They've got 3 models out with their 1.6 turbo.
Correct, all with the same engine and gearbox, which is interesting. So yeah, it's up to you where you want to go money-wise.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it's worth going to have a look just what they can give you. Take a test drive. Honestly, to see that they had the 2008 out about a month or so ago.
And now this one.
Wow. And they've got more to come. And they even talking, I was speaking to the management today, they're talking about the Land Trek bucky coming.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. No, they reckon that'll be out before the end of the year. So
Yeah, I heard late in the year.
yeah, look, I think they'll have a market for Peugeot buckies. The established ones are hard to compete.
Look, they're not. No, you're not going to do those numbers. But when it comes beyond the top 2 or 3, there's a little gap there,
Yeah.
and I think they're going to fight that gap nicely.
Yeah, there's a place for everybody.
Yeah.
And I must say, the big feeling I get, the difference is Peugeot now. Peugeot's in this whole Stellantis group.
Yeah.
They've got Alpha and Fiat and the whole toot. Is there nice enthusiasm? They're good.
The management is brilliant
They're a good team
and nice people.
of nice people who know the motor industry and what the motorist needs.
Very much
It's
so.
not a corporate scene, some bloke coming from overseas to
take over.
They haven't got good motormen, but South African motormen are very good.
They are.
And,
Well, Roger?
they know the right model. So I reckon well done to Citroen, well done on the model range they got now with more to come.
Fantastic. The legend driving me. How's that? I mean, really, what a pleasure. Thanks, Roger. Thanks for the little chat here. And I know I'm going to see you again on a launch soon.
Yeah,
So-
and then forget the legend, but he just somebody enjoys the motoring all his life.
Well,
Lovely.
absolutely.
Thanks, Al.
Thank you.
Yeah, and here we've moved on to the inside of our stylish facelifted Peugeot 3008. As you can see, the traditional iCockpit design, pioneered with Peugeot, really diverse simplicity with our fully digital 12.3-inch cluster.
It's a digital, but interestingly not the 3D one as in the 2008.
Yes, it's a different design and a different dash structure.
Okay,
So that's why in the facelift vehicle it's not that.
Right. But you've got, of course, the 10-inch screen over here.
Yeah, with the inbuilt nav. That's one of the upgrades. Also in the GT line, what's very important and stylish upgrades, you've got the dark limewood trim that runs across the dash and into
Across
the door
here as
panels.
well. Yeah. And the leather stitching
The
on
leather
top.
stitching
Yeah.
on the dash, and we've got this, the nice feature still is your wireless charging pad down here in the front. And of course, one of the new options that we've added is this quite striking red leather that's available. But not to worry, we've still got the nice quality Nappa black leather standard in the car.
They both are the Nappa effect, which is a
Both are the
stunning
Nappa
looking
leather.
effect.
Exactly. It's
And in the
just,
back seat, lots of room.
lots of room.
One feature I did like that you guys pointed out on the back seat is the 2 charging points for the back seat
The two charging
in
points
GT
the
line.
tires. And then also, of course, part of the upgrade of the experience for the driver, upgraded a premium hi-fi sound
Yes.
system by the French company Focal.
Okay. Now let's talk engine.
Yes, engine powered by a 1.6 turbo. They call it the THP engine family from Peugeot, 121 kilowatts, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and that's a standard drivetrain across the range from the entry to the top.
Yeah.
GT
So that
line.
makes no difference on that. And I must tell you, it's smooth. It's got power. It's not silly power, but it's got plenty of power, overtaking whatever. But the overriding effect I felt on the drive out here was smoothness.
Yes, absolutely. And flexibility. It's just,
Absolutely.
nice kick down, a quick responsive gearbox. And
Okay,
very
so what
much
we
of
talking
business.
price here, Scott?
Prices for the entry model in the range, the 3008 active model,
Right.
starts at 514,900.
Okay.
And the next one up is the Allure model, which is at 574,900, which obviously, as you said, a whole host of features like the hands-free tail boot, you've got bigger wheels, there's additional safety features. Then we move up to the GT as the top range. In addition to the features we've seen, safety features such as adaptive cruise control, your emergency braking, traffic sign recognition.
Yeah, the traffic sign recognition is a big one, isn't it?
Yes.
Especially linked to the cruise control.
Cruise control, yeah, so it picks up and then just a touch of a button, you can readjust your cruise control to the speed
Okay,
limit.
so what's that one going to set you
All
back?
of that included, set you back 644,900. With
Wow.
everything as standard included in
It's
that.
value, isn't it?
Yeah, your
And
only
also-
option you've got is a sunroof, and that's it. Everything else
I mean,
is
even the leather, whether you want red or black, is an option, but a no-cost option.
correct.
Yeah. So sunroof, 20
21,750.
Okay. Is it a
Retail
small
price.
sunroof or panoramic roof?
It's a panoramic sunroof with an electric blind
Oh
as
wow,
well.
I love those.
Yeah.
That's something I would definitely option, but that's me.
Yeah.
But Scott, thanks. And we haven't pointed out, you've still got the little Peugeot steering wheel.
Of course.
Got to mention that to you.
Absolutely.
Scott, thanks so much. Again, thank you for a lekker day down in the Cape.
Great.
What a pleasure. I mean, you guys spoil us.
No.
People are going to think this is all we do, but
No, we will. We're very excited to have you with us again, Alan, and great to see you again. As you said,
Thank you.
Every couple of weeks, but it's part of the exciting journey that we're on with the brand growing and refreshing. And
you guys
all
are
the exciting
certainly
things
doing
we're
a lot. Yeah. Well, thanks a lot. And from me, and this is becoming a habit behind the camera, not in front of the camera, but all I can say to you is, for Motor Matters, I'm Alan R. You'll see me next time.